What's going on, everyone, and welcome to a video that I thought I'd never make in a million years. So, I'm going to tell you a bit of a story about the Sea of Thieves Xbox controller and how I managed to get my hands on a factory fresh one in 2021. So first of all, a little bit of information about the Sea of Thieves controller. This controller only had 60,000 copies produced. And if you do come from Australia like me, not much of that made it down to these shores. And finding a Sea of Thieves controller back in the day was almost impossible. You had to order them online and they were pretty much sold out instantly. Getting them today is even harder. If you were to get a factory fresh Sea of Thieves controller, you'd be looking at around 2,000 to 3,000 AUD. So without further ado, here it is. The Sea of Thieves controller is probably the most sought after Xbox controller of all time, next to the, I believe it's the Dawn Shadow or Dawn Rising controller. It's insanely beautiful. But I want to show you guys a bit of an unboxing and tell you about how I got the controller. So, if you don't know much about me, I live in South Australia, which is not a well-known part of Australia, right? I managed to find a seller on the Facebook Marketplace that was selling just a ferryman code. And if you know anything about the ferryman set, you can actually see it like right here. I'm just going to snap to it like that. Now you're looking at it. This is the ferryman set. Essentially, this ferryman set is the most sought-after set in the game. Just this code alone is going to cost you around 1,000 AUD, probably even more. People will buy it. It is extremely sought after. Now, this ferryman set became popular in recent times again because the one and only Jack Sparrow uses it in the game. You can actually see there's a scene in the first Full Tale where he throws... Jack Sparrow gets thrown the ferryman sword by the ferryman, and because of that, it's come back massively and the price has raised heaps. So, I did manage to get a ferryman code from a fan of mine. His name is Leader. He's an absolute legend. He's also an Xbox ambassador and an alpha player of Sea of Thieves. So I got that, and I was still on the lookout for a controller because, you know, I got to have the controller. Essentially, what happened is I found this. So there was a seller in my city that was selling just a ferryman code, okay? Of course, I sent them a message. I wanted to check it out to see if it was legit. And it was as true as it could be. He wanted to even send me the code just on his phone so I didn't have to make the travel. But I managed to talk him into giving me the controller. This is the controller you see here. So this controller came from an Xbox collector. They essentially collect controllers and use really cool ones. When he gave me this box, the first thing he showed me, one of the first things he said was, "You'll never find a Sea of Thieves controller in such good condition." And he's not wrong. I almost feel bad taking it out and using it, but you know I have to. This controller here is so factory fresh that it still has the original batteries and packaging that you use for plugging it in to... It has the original batteries that you actually use to make this thing work. That is insanely rare. This has been barely touched, right? If you look at it, it is almost it is in immaculate condition. There's no almost to it. It's just absolutely perfect, right? And not only that, it does come with its original packaging, and you can see here's the battery. Underneath the actual Sea of Thieves controller, if you guys didn't know, you do have the ability to get the ferryman code there. Now, this code itself is worth $1,000. Of course, I'm not going to show the back of the code because that is absolutely stupid. And of course, I'm giving this away over on Twitch because I've already got a ferryman set. So if you do want to get this set, twitch.tv/thecynical is down in the description. I will be giving this away through the month of September to November in 2021, if you're interested. But originally, he was just selling this, what you see here. He wasn't selling the controller that came with it, even though it's worth a ton. So just to get this set, just this card here is 1,000 AUD. With this on top, you're looking at like 3,000 AUD. Both of these together cost me no more than 600 AUD. This guy was incredibly generous. It comes with its like original everything. As you can see, because there wasn't a lot of stock in Australia, the ones that are in Australia did come from Japan. So this is the Japanese print variant of the ferryman set. And if you have a look on the box here too, it even says that it's somewhere. Yeah, see, it's Japan import. Getting this set in 2021 is likely the hardest Xbox accessory you can get, bar absolutely none. But I wanted to show you guys the story of of how I got the actual controller and the controller itself. Now, this controller I will be using, right? I'm not gonna collect it. I'm gonna probably wear this down until it doesn't work anymore. It's a beautiful controller that I've wanted forever, and I finally got it. But this ferryman set here, now, I already got one. It was gifted to me by a good fan. His name's Leader. You guys are legends. So I've already got a ferryman set. This one here, I'm going to be giving away. If you guys are interested in getting yourselves a ferryman pack, head over to Twitch for the month of September to November of 2021. I will be giving away this here on my Twitch, if anyone's interested. Nevertheless, I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to show you guys what the original packaging of an Xbox Sea of Thieves controller looks like in 2021, and to mention that it's still possible. There's probably only like 100 of these left that are in this perfect condition, but the fact that I got one is pretty special to me, and I figured you guys would be interested in hearing the story too. So that is essentially it. That's how I got my hands on a Sea of Thieves controller in 2021. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you are interested in that ferryman pack giveaway, head on over to twitch.tv/thecynical, as I will be giving it away there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And have a great day, everyone. I'll speak to you soon.